Good afternoon, everybody. Today is what? Can't remember the day's date. Something in October. Some day in October. Um, I am happy because I am no longer dealing with this um machinery anymore. Hyperbaric chamber. This thing has been such a cluster of phobia for me. I'm claustrophobic, so tight spaces make me feel vulnerable and uncomfortable. And I was in this machinery for about a good 60 days, Monday through Friday, 60 days. So a good couple months I was dealing with this on a daily basis, and I had to for various reasons. I had massive wounds on the bottom of my feet. Maybe I'll share those pictures with you moving forward. Maybe a collage of how it changed and helped. I don't want to show it now. It'd be too vivid and too gruesome. I don't want to disturb anybody's stomach right now, especially being lunchtime and around that time now. It was horrible. It was horrible. But it had its purpose. Putting aside my fear of being in tight spaces, it was clear. You can see through it. You laying down in it. You're in a bed. You get to see inside this. You get to lay down. You get to see everything that's going on. You have a bed. You lay down in there, pillow. You're relatively comfortable, but you still feel enclosed because you're in a tube type of thing that's giving you 100% oxygen, and it's a pretty it's a nice looking system if you don't have to be in it. But the ideology behind it is supposed to help you get full oxygen and all this other stuff with it. It was kind of uncomfortable for a while, but you know, as if life is always uncomfortable. You don't have to like it, but whatever comes with it that you need to focus on or to deal with, you push through. I didn't like it, but I dealt with it, and now I no longer have to go inside of it anymore for another year or so. They only do it 60 days in a year with your insurance, if they cover it after that. But that's just another topic in itself for another day. But yes, dealing with the hyperbaric chambers was a test and trial for me. Again, the reason why, because I'm claustrophobic and being stuck in a tube wasn't fun, but it was doable. Dealt with it 2 hours each time. I felt better after I got out, of course, because once you feel like you're trapped in a place and you feel uncomfortable, of course, when you're released, you feel free. It helped a lot with my healing, and it helped a lot with everything else. But the metaphor behind it is that, you know, just because you're in an uncomfortable situation, that doesn't mean that you don't find your way to deal with it, live with it, and continue moving forward, because that's what is necessary for you to thrive and succeed in life. You will always find uncomfortable situations and uncomfortable atmospheres that you have to then dwell in or live with or to contain yourself around. You just have to fight it. You just have to understand that this is just a moment that you're going through, and you deal with it. Deal with your moment as is, and knowing that every moment that you pass through that uncomfortable moment, the closer you get to the end of that situation, the better you'll feel on the other side of it. Even though it may be a repetitional thing that you're doing on a daily basis. Every day I would come here 2 hours. At the end of the 2 hours, I'm happy because I don't feel like I need to be in it. I know I have to come back again the next day and deal with it. And so far, I've been doing that, coming back and dealing with it daily. And now I no longer have to deal with it for another 365 days. So I am happy until I have to come back inside this machinery again. But it has its purpose. It served its purpose, and I'm eternally grateful that it helped me. And that's what you have to see sometimes. Sometimes your trials and your tribulations may seem hard and difficult, but they have their purpose in how they will mold and shape you as an individual moving forward in your future. Without understanding what suffering is, you don't then know what good is. You won't be able to tell the difference. If everything is good all the time, when suffering comes around, you'll definitely know. But when you're suffering all the time and when good comes around, you'll know. So it's the same scenario. It works out that way. So understanding that dealing with the negativity of your situation doesn't define you. It just makes you a little bit more stronger moving forward. So always remember to move forward and don't dwell on the past as a negative situation. Just enjoy you for you, and the situation that you're going through doesn't have to define you. Not that it's not part of you, but it doesn't dictate what you are and who you are moving forward. Just enjoy yourself in the problem that you're going through. As I always say, enjoy your misery. Most people don't like when I say that, but it's the truth. If you don't find humor in your misery, you will never want to move forward and you will never enjoy yourself. So, find enjoyment in your misery, because the moment that you do that, you find a way to cope with what's going on. Coping mechanism is what we need for those who are sick all the time and consistently are under the weather, as they say. So find a way to keep an umbrella over your head so you don't feel wet all the time, if that makes sense. For those people that understand that, you'll catch on quickly. For those who do not, it's okay. It just means that it wasn't meant for you. Now, enjoy your day, move forward positively, and keep things simple. Peace.